Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're out here in Bowling Green, Kentucky for the NMRA World Finals and the Holly Intergalactic Ford Fest. We're prepping up for a great weekend and we are going to focus on one of my favorite classes, Coyote stock. These guys use a sealed crate engine from Ford, making about 430, 440 horsepower. They're running low 10s, they've been in the 9s, ramming the gears. It's the world final, so the points chase is coming to an end. We're gonna see who the champion is at the end of the day. So let's get started. We're gonna fly into the pits before they get going, and we'll give you the details on what it takes to run NMRA Coyote stock. All right, guys, so we're in the Coyote stock pits. We got Frank Paultanis. He's the current record holder, and he's looking to leave this joint with his first NMRA World Championship. Frank, what do you love about Coyote stock? What drives you to come bring this car, bang the gears, and whip out on everybody out here?
I just love how competitive the class is. I love the wheelies. You never want to do too much wheelie though, like I did first round of qualifying Friday night. All the friends that I have here, everybody works together. If anybody needs help, there's always somebody there to help. It's fun to take these stock motors and rev the crap out of them and just go fast. I mean, I've been 9 seconds with a stock motor. I mean, it's hard to say, like, too many people have done that, you know?
That's actually what's incredible. So the engine is a sealed crate engine from Ford Performance. So right now these guys run essentially what's a 2017 to 2018 type Gen 2 Coyote engine. These little pieces that go over some of the important bolts, so you can't do things like remove the cylinder head or remove the intake manifold. The engine stays just as is. And everybody runs the same tune, right?
Correct, yes. We run the Ford Performance tune. It's checked probably every few rounds during qualifying and eliminations.
So all the cars weigh 3,100. They all have the same power plant, so there's really no horsepower advantage. It comes down to clutch, suspension, and the all-important driver mod. You got to let the clutch out on time. How important is it to shift the engine just at the right RPM?
For this class, it's very important because the horsepower starts falling off pretty quick up top. And then you short shift it, you just pull the motor down and it just kills the ET. So, right, 26 by 10 is probably the more common tire size. There are some guys that have run the 28. This weekend, I don't know if there's anybody here with a 28. I haven't checked.
So it's also really cool. So in the middle of the summer when it's real hot, guys probably run more gear. Yep. And now it's cool out because the engine is also limited by that tune to 7,700 RPM?
Correct, yes.
So 7,700 RPM is max RPM, so you've got to put a gear in the car that'll get you to the finish line, get you off the starting line quick. So I think some of the guys are probably, I'm guessing doing the math in my head, running between a 456 and maybe a 471 or something right in there probably, right?
Correct, yes. Those are the two common ones.
And everybody in the class runs a stick shift, right?
Yes, so nobody runs the automatic. The last automatic I think was probably in 2014 or 2015.
Okay, and they can't use a long style clutch, they have to use a diaphragm style clutch. So everybody runs a clutch tamer, right? Can you explain what that is and what it does?
All it is a cylinder that connects to the clutch pedal and the dash of the car. And when you release the clutch pedal, you can control how at the rate the clutch pedal is released and basically how fast the clutch comes in.
We'll show you that in a minute. It looks like something off of my screen door in my backyard.
Exactly, yes.
As far as the engine, you can't do anything except intake, your own intake tube, right?
Right.
And whatever header and exhaust system?
Correct, yeah. So the control air intake tube, the exhaust system, any kind of headers you want, as long as they're a 1 3/4 inch or smaller primary, then the rest of the exhaust is 3-inch max.
Have you ever had the car on a chassis dyno?
Yes, I have.
Can you give us a ballpark on what they make? What does a typical car make?
I don't know I don't know too many how much other people have made, but I think around like the 460s
at the wheels.
Yeah, a little more than that.
Okay. So they're making about 460 at the wheels at 3,100 pounds. And what is the absolute quickest and fastest that you've run?
That was the 992 in Florida, just under 133 miles an hour. That was the record for this season, and I still hold the record as of now.
So let's talk talk real quick about suspension. What's legal in the class? Without giving away your secrets, what are you running?
I run UPR on the front of the car, kind of a hodgepodge of stuff on the back of the car, and it's all just stock bolt-in stock replacement parts. I have the 8.8 housing for stock housing.
Okay, you're still
no
running 8.8. Some guys run a 9-inch.
A lot of people run 9-inch just for there's more gear ratio options. I just run the 8.8 because it's working for me.
Nice. How much testing do you do as far as moving weight around and playing with the clutch and stuff? Does it take a lot of testing to be at the top of this class?
The last 2 years I've probably done less testing just because I have a lot of help from my friend Eddie Bennett from Bennett Performance.
Right.
So he's been helping me with the track tuning and that for the car, and that's turned the car around the last couple of years.
Okay. Anybody else you want to thank before we let you get back to getting this thing set up to go to first round?
Yeah, Tim Donathan from Donathan Racing, my wife Dawn and daughter Danielle, and everybody else that's helped me out there, Andy Ransford, Matt Hargett, although they've always been there for me.
Cool. All right, man. Well, good luck today, and hopefully we'll see you in the winner's circle.
All right, great.
All right, thanks, guys. All right, it's been an amazing day of Coyote stock. My man Frank, we talked to him earlier in the day, wrapped up the championship. Unfortunately, he didn't win the race, but he came away the 2020 G-Force Coyote stock world champion. Frank, how does that feel?
Oh, it feels awesome. Been trying to do this for the last 5 or 6 years.
Right?
Been running this class, and finally all came together this year, and I couldn't be happier.
Man, your car ran strong all year. You got 3 or 4 wins, right?
Yes, three wins this year.
3 wins he got with this awesome black stick shift G-Force powered Mustang, Coyote stock motor under the hood. Got his family here, Danielle, right?
Yeah.
Is this exciting or what?
Yeah.
Your dad won the world championship. He gets a big check. He gets a ring. This is amazing. So what do you got in store for 2021?
Well, thinking about changing to the new motor, the Gen 3 motor.
Right.
And start fresh in Bradenton and see what happens.
All right, so we're gonna wrap up the season. Coyote stock, awesome class. These guys are out here doing it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're gonna have a lot of fun next year moving forward. Frank, congratulations. Danielle, we're gonna see this thing back next year at Bradenton, and everybody have a great day.